Greetings. Okay, so this is a video. I'm going to try to create or show you guys an easier way to do the roof, or just a different way to do it. It's the way we've done it before. So you can see I've done this a couple times with this, using this method to build my roofs. So, so first off, we started out when we did this through class. The guy in the video talked about how it's kind of like a box with a pointy roof on the top. And so I want to make like a 2-bedroom house, which is what the assignment calls for. So to be able to do that, I'm going to just start with a rectangle, and I'm going to say maybe 20 feet by, let's say 40 feet. I wonder what that'll look like. Okay, something like that. Then I'm going to draw in this way. And this, again, I'm kind of looking down in the lower right corner, but I'd guess probably about 20 feet by 15 feet. Maybe just for an edge of the corner. So basically I just have 2 rectangles here. And so kind of laid out in a plan like that. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this line so I can join these faces together. And then I'm going to push-pull this up to 10 feet. Okay, so kind of like we did before. Okay, so what is different from what we did before is now I'm going to draw some lines and using some intersecting points that was discussed in the video kind of, but this is how they can be really effective. So I'm going to click on my line tool, and then I'm going to find the midpoint. I'm going to click once to start going in the green direction, but I'm going to infer to the midpoint on this side, so that way I can get that little red dotted line. And now when I get back to green, I know I'll be exactly in the midpoint. And by the way, this only works if you're lined up midpoint to midpoint. Okay? So I'll click to draw that line, and then I just follow the red to close that off. And now what I have is essentially I've drawn a line that connects those 2 midpoints and slices them in half. And so what I'm going to do to create the folds then is draw a line from endpoint to endpoint in the corners. Okay, so now I have to use the move tool to raise this roof up. So to do that, I'm going to select the lines by clicking on the line, and then I got to hold down shift. So you obviously can't see me doing this, but when I press the shift button, you see I get that little plus minus key. I let go of shift, it went away. So I'm going to press shift, and then I'm able to click on this line, and that adds that line. So if I clicked over here, like grabbed a face or something, that's okay. I can undo that. And if I clicked off of it, it would go away, but I'm still holding down shift, so I want those 2 lines selected. So once I do this, now it gets a little funky, because when I grab this move tool, I'm going to make this look really easy, but I see people mess this up all the time. I'm just going to click once and start to bring this up, and I could put a destination like 4 feet and hit enter, but basically what I end up with is a roof that looks like that. Okay, and this gets kind of funky, and I know I make this look sometimes easy, but if you try to pull it sideways, it really won't let you, and you could go down with it. But if your lines, or if you've drawn double lines, it won't let you. So I'm pulling this one out to about, making my peak was about 7.5 feet. So it's just a different way to do things. And again, one of the nice things about doing it this way is then you can offset. And this is kind of the whole purpose of this assignment, is to get you guys to learn how to do the stuff you've learned. But like I could offset the, oops. I want to offset the bottom of this, and that's how I can make the roof overhang. Goodness, that's not working very well. Oh, goodness, that's why, because it's still selected up there. I was still blue, so I should have clicked away. Huh, bad modeling technique. Way to go, Mr. But by the way, this is my first like real effort at making a video in a while, so lay off me. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to offset this by 6 inches, let's just say. And then I could push-pull that up, and now I have a cheaper way to, or a quicker way to make like an overhang rather than wrestle with the other thing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. What's up? That looks pretty decent. So rather than have the roof where it just like goes like this, you know what I mean? Like, that was a nice way to do that. So all in good fun. Again, if you have any questions, I kept my video short here. According to my recording, it's going to be about 5 minutes. So if you watch this, if it helps you, let me know.